Okay, I would like to, um, I would like to, okay, I'm trying to pick which one I want to
You,
share.
you,
Okay,
there's no wrong answers here.
I,
It's all good.
I'm just putting it out in the universe, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to share this or
Well,
not. Okay,
well, this is a safe place, and if you don't feel it's, then you don't have to share if you
okay,
don't feel
so
safe.
one of my goals is to um have a ministry to take off. So I added in here that I would like to have some speaking engagements, and I would like to do some traveling to share my message.
Right. Okay.
And along with that ministry, I would also like to continue to develop more of my my art
Mm-hmm.
and my t-shirts, which kind of goes along with the ministry, and singing
Nice. Yeah.
and uh, having the confidence to sing solos. Anyway, so that's enough.
No, I like it. I like it.
Those
So
are
if
great.
those are great. So I mean, I think the ministry. So when you rewrite your goals, specifically for the ministry, you're going to be able to cram a lot of emotion into that particular goal because, you know, one of the strongest emotions is that of giving and loving other people. And so, like, the way we feel when we're able to bless someone with material things, you know, that's why Christmas is such a big deal for parents, right? Because a lot of times, you know, we're thinking like, man, my parents could never do this for me, but now I'm blessed to do it for my kids. And like we're more jazzed about it than the kids are because just that we have the means, right? So for your ministry, when you rewrite your goals, just make sure that you get real like. So let me share with you one of my ministry goals. I'm just gonna just jump around to kind of mirror where you are. And hey, Femi, we are just a quick recap. We are in chapter one of that book
Hi,
I
Earl.
sent. Hey, Femi, we are
How's
in chapter.
everybody doing? Hi.
Everybody, Femi wants to
Evening,
know how you
Femi.
doing.
Good evening, everybody. I was just
Good
trying not to interrupt.
evening.
All right, found it. So in chapter one, we're talking about the 12 crazy goals that the author was talking about. So here's my goal that's similar to yours, Ramika. Um, it says it is deeply rewarding to have co-created a transformational place of worship at the North Greece Road Church of Christ. I feel so purposeful knowing that this place is serving the young and the young at heart because of the charity of our business. It allows us to fund a full time youth minister that can minister to the needs of our faith community that still have not cultivated an intimate relationship with Jesus Christ. Um, I am help. Okay, we are helping young people who struggle with the addictions of sex, prestige, drugs, and the world because of their youth. It is so uplifting to share the message of hope and our personal example through this ministry. We are so grateful that we have the resources to support a dynamic, charismatic, and faith filled youth leader who can support our church and its young people. And so part of the part of the reason that I was able to really do Airbnb is because I stepped down as the youth minister at our church, because I was no longer, well, I no longer thought that I was effective,
Okay.
because our kids were so much older. And yet for years and years, everyone that had served in that capacity, like myself, had a full-time job and was, trying to, balance, a lot of different plates at once. And so that's one of me and Yvonne's, drivers to being successful with this, because we do want that burden not to fall on the church, because we have a vehicle to handle that burden ourselves. And like most younger people don't do church well, because the folks who are in front, there's a generation disconnect. Whereas the churches that are just doing well and growing well, they typically have a younger voice from a different generation who's still sharing the word, but they're just coming from a different reference point, and that message is easier for my 25-year-old and my 19-year-old to grab, so they stay connected. So so that's the backstory for that particular goal for us. But yeah, I think the connection, the intersection, is if you can kind of pull the backstory of why that goal is so important to you into your intention, and then pull in the emotion, then you got it, you got it connected.
Mhm.
Femi or Jimmy V, would you, because we're just kind of alternating, going back and forth, would any of you guys like to share any of the goals that you guys have written down